Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys? It's been a while that we have met, and so nice to see you all. And let's see. Okay, so we have people coming in. Hi. Just to for me to get to know you better, let me know which city you are from. Type your city name in the chat, and we will get started within 1 minute. I have a lot to share, a lot of interesting stuff to share, to show you what's happening in the internet world, a lot of great information which will help you to grow in your career, and especially a lot of new tools, lot of tools, techniques that you can implement in your online business, which would help you to grow. All right, so with that, let's see. Hey, Pratap, good to see you. How are you doing? Okay, what happened to my chat? Okay, hi Nikhil. Hi Pocket. Yes, definitely a long time, but good to see you. Um, Savik, today, okay, maybe it's be a question. Good evening, Tomar. Good evening, Tech Board. Nice to see you all. All right, so very first thing, let me, okay, so very first thing, big thanks to SEMRush team because they have sent a big goodie of bag here. There's like a lot of good stuff here. Let me quickly unfold for you. Uh, so here we are. So number one is this Foxy. You can see, and I really love this. It usually it's gonna be sitting there on my desk. That's the symbol of SEMrush. Foxy. I think that's what it's called, and this one is really nice. So thank you SEMrush team for this. Let me put it here. Then we have this diary where it says where good marketeers becomes great, and I kind of believe that SEMrush is doing really good job since 2000 2009, I guess, or 2008. uh, they have been around from last 1 decade, as long as I know. So, and then there are stickers, right? Like some of them are really nice, like they're not boring, which is what I like about them. uh, I think some of them are going to go on my MacBook. And then there are few more stuff like this, uh, you know, USB connector. It's there. Socks, SEMrush socks. Okay, and then your track of keep track of your position and keys. Okay, this looks interesting. This looks like a GPS, helps you find anything. This looks good. Maybe I'll try this and I'll let you know how it is in the next video where I can show you exactly how this thing works. So, well, SEMrush team, big thank you to all of you. I know you guys are celebrating your anniversary. We haven't got chance to meet this year, but I know you guys are doing so many great stuff. So big thanks for all the lovely gifts. And yeah, maybe I can give away some of these goodies to my readers, right? That would be nice. So we have Sasi from Hyderabad, uh, Ashish. Craig is a great guy. He's a good friend. We hang out once in a year. So glad that Craig mentioned me. Thank you, Craig. So it's going to be Q&A, but before that, I want to share some of the highlights from last week, the things that are happening in the blogosphere, in the digital marketing world, some of the tools that you should be using, some of the tools that I use and how I use it. You'll get to know all this. So basically, the idea is that you get to get a deep dive of how the things work here at ShoutMeLoud, and also be updated with what's happening in the overall digital marketing world, so that you amp up your knowledge and basically grow in your career. Sounds good? Let's do that ways. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen and then I'm gonna show you some stuff. And for all the question and answer, please hold it. I would not be able to see it unless I'm finished sharing what I want to show. So whatever question you have, please keep it with you. Once I'm done sharing all these tools, techniques, we will be able to take all the questions as well. Sounds good? So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So very first thing is social inbox. This is a tool by Social Pilot, and I have mentioned Social Pilot of many times on my on ShoutMeLoud that this is one of the tool that I use to schedule content on my Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and they have recently enabled inbox feature. What it means is that all the messages, all the DM that you are getting on your social profile, you can see everything from here and you can reply directly from here, which is a great time saving and something. So you can also like people comment from here, and then you can mark it as done, and that's how you basically keep your inbox zero. You reply to all everyone's comments or everyone tweets or messages on your Facebook page, and that's how you also grow on your social media profile. So I've been using Social Pilot for really long time. Another tool that I use along with this is Agora Pulse. Agora Pulse is also solid. Like, it is actually agency level tool, especially if you have multiple social media profile and you're looking for a robust tool. If you're working for a social media agency or a company and they are looking for a social media tool, that's where Agora Pulse come into the picture. It has a lot of amazing feature like social inbox. Like, you can see all the messages coming to your Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook here on Agora Pulse. You can also monitor if somebody is talking about your brand or you're sharing content about your brand on social media profile, on their social media profile. There is a mention tool, listening tool. You can use that to find out who is sharing about your content. Like, for example, this board guy has talked about my affiliate marketing ebook. I hope he has shared good stuff. Oh yeah. And then he has reviewed this post, so now I can go ahead, check his review, and also give him my feedback. So since he mentioned about Harsh Agarwal or Shout Me Loud, I was able to this tool is able to listen to this social media updates and brought and now I'm able to see this. Similarly, if somebody is sharing about any post from Shout Me Loud, let me show you. So Kevin here has talked about best blogging platform from ShoutMeLoud, and he has shared our content, and that's how this tool has discovered it. So Agora Pulse is more powerful, it's more costlier, so not recommended for everyone. If you have a huge budget, then by all means go for Agora Pulse. You'll not be disappointed. Otherwise, Social Pilot inbox feature is a great addition that you should also check out. Then this is a new tool called Writer, and think of Writer as a Grammarly alternative. In the past few videos I've shared a lot of Grammarly alternatives, and Writer is the latest one. They have 15 days free trial. It is catered towards bloggers who are more serious about their blogging or writing, because you can make your style guide, and it basically suggests changes based on your style guide as well, which is pretty powerful. Now I haven't got chance to like play with it because I'm already using Grammarly. I'm also using, there is one more tool which I'm using, I'm forgetting the name right now, but uh, Pro Writing Ed, yes, that's the tool I'm using, and I really love those tools. Writer is the new edition that you should check out. Maybe if you somebody of you who have tried Writer, let me know what do you think about writer.com. They have Chrome add-on, and they also have tool. Let's see. They have Writer for Google Docs, Writer for Google Chrome. So basically you can use Writer on any WordPress or any other tool, and I think it's pretty good. The reason I could not use it, because since I'm using Grammarly Pro, I actually needed to then disable Grammarly or Pro Writing It to try this tool, because using too many writing assistant tool is not great as well. It kind of like becomes very confusing. But anyways, writer.com, do check it out. You can find all the link in the description or in the first comment. So now I also want to show one really cool feature of this tool called Phrase. I have talked about Phrase in one of my earlier videos where I talked about what is the word length of an article, and Phrase is another writing assistant tool. Plus it does a lot more stuff. Maybe we will do a detailed video on Phrase in the coming days. So Phrase has a feature where you can actually create content brief within minute. Now, recently they have added a feature called intent. And what it does is it shows, like, if you're creating content on any blog on any keyword, you basically type the keyword, like in this case I've typed the keyword search intent, and it suggested me like all the top, it basically analyzed the top 10 pages and suggested that search this keyword should have how to kind of article, and it's a long form kind of content. It basically helps down to, you know, streamline your content brief process, and I really like this tool. I think they do have a free plan, but their paid plan is also very cheap. Somebody who's serious about, you know, ranking in the Google search, you should definitely check out Fraz. Fraz.io is the URL. Now moving ahead, this is something for, let's skip this because I don't do PPC. Maybe some other day we'll talk about this. But Cloudflare, which is one of my favorite tool, and I believe like a lot of you are using Cloudflare. If you are using Cloudflare, please type yes. Let me see how many of you are using Cloudflare. And then I'll show you one really cool stuff that Cloudflare has added recently. Oh, okay. So Ashish, your message was stuck on the window. But yes, if you're using Cloudflare, type yes. So Cloudflare has added a really cool feature, and Cloudflare is keep getting better. I think they're also celebrating their birthday anniversary, which is happening very soon, probably end of this week. So it's going to be good. Okay, so we have 54 people live, and please type yes if you are using Cloudflare. Okay, so Gotham is definitely using Cloudflare. If you're not using Cloudflare, type no. Ayan, good to see you, Ayan. And yes, another yes from Ayan. Okay, Pocket Info, yes. I'm pretty sure Pocket Info, you're a smart guy. Anil, yes. Narayan, yes. So, okay, a lot of people are using Cloudflare. So let me show you what it does is this new feature. Basically, Cloudflare has collaborated with Wayback Machine. Now, Wayback Machine is an online tool which creates an archive of your web pages. Right, my Siri is responding there, but anyways. So basically, Wayback Machine is an archive of your web pages, and it's a very powerful tool. I believe most of you are aware of Wayback Machine, where you can actually check the historical archive of your pages. Now, what Cloudflare has done is Cloudflare has this feature called Always Online. So basically, even if your web server goes down, Cloudflare ensures that your visitors will see some page. Now, they have partnered with Wayback Machine. And now what you can do is you can go to your cloudflare.com, you can go to caching, under caching, go to Always Online, and here you'll see this feature update. Once you click on update, now your Always Online will be also powered by Wayback Machine. So if your web server is down, your users will basically get the recent page from Wayback Machine. That way, if you are facing downtime, well, you have little less to worry about. So this, again, you can read about this article on the archive.org. You can find the link in the description. Now, something about social media sharing, right? One of the easiest way to increase your social media share is by placing social media sharing button on your blog. And in the past, I've always recommended the latest plugin like Monarch, Social Warfare, Social Snap, and recently I reviewed this plugin called Nova Share. It is by Brian. I know Brian is a very well-known name in the WordPress community, and he and his brother has developed this plugin, which is a very lightweight plugin. It's a premium plugin, cost about $29, but it is one of the best and the most lightweight WordPress social media sharing plugin. I still yet to move from Social Snap to Nova Share. But if you're looking for a lightweight WordPress plugin, this is a good one. Now, if you don't want to pay, which is completely okay, but you're looking for a lightweight plugin, I have another option. Let me show you. So this one is recommended by Sukalyan. He suggested this plugin, Scriptless Social Share. I have not tried this plugin, but as the name suggests, there are no scripts in there. And if you're looking for a completely lightweight plugin, maybe this plugin is for you. So you can find the link of this article, this review post in the description again. Now, this one is very important, especially for anyone who is using shared hosting. And I have talked about a lot in the past that shared hosting is good for beginners, but if you are very serious about your blog, then you should move to a much powerful hosting like SiteGround or WPX or any hosting which offers you a dedicated IP. Shared IP is not great. And in this guide, Oliver actually they did a test. They basically did a case study where they tried ranking for a uh, keyword. They created like a lot of websites. Some of the website they put on a dedicated on a hosting which has a dedicated IP, and some of the website were put on a shared hosting where a lot of various gambling porn kind of websites were hosted, and which is very common. If you're using something like HostGator or Bluehost, you should check out your neighborhood that if there are any such shady websites are there or not, but which is very common in a shared hosting environment. Now uh, what they found was that the websites, let me show you, move to the result part, just a second. So this was the result. So this green one is the result from those the website which were hosted on a dedicated IP on a like on a better server, which is not typically a shared hosting, got really high ranking, whereas those websites which were hosted on shared hosting got bad ranking. And I think it matters a lot. So my suggestion would be for you is that if you're using a shared hosting, start using a dedicated IP. It usually costs about $1, $2 a month. If you're not ready to pay that, then do check out your neighborhood. Like do check out on which IP your website is hosted and which other what kind of websites are hosted on your website. It is very important, guys. If you're This small changes definitely makes a lot of difference in the higher ranking of a website. So definitely, and this Mr. Tentech, stop spamming, please. We By typing this, we might have to ban you, and it will be of no point. Second, I also wanted to point out this new hosting that I've been checking is Wpx Hosting, and I think it's pretty good. I've been monitoring its response time, which is about 302 millisecond on an average. Just to give you a context, Bluehost average response time is about 700-800. SiteGround is also about 600, and 300 is pretty good in my opinion. WPX cost about $20 per month, and I think it's pretty good hosting. The only thing which I don't like about them is they have only 3 data centers: Chicago, London, and Sydney. There is nothing in Singapore or in India, so maybe they should add this in the days to come. But yeah, do check out WPX hosting. Again, it's not a paid promotion. Now here is another thing. So I've been considering to get a green screen. Now what you see at the background is actually it's real office, but sometimes it's good to have green screen, and that's where I found this Elgato green screen, which is the portable green screen that you can use. Earlier I had this like big green screen, which was pretty takes a lot of space, and it was not easy to manage it. But this Elgato green screen is pretty amazing. Recently, I saw that it's available in India. Unfortunately, now it is not available in India. But you should keep an eye on this. If you're planning to buy a green screen, this one is pretty amazing. So as you can see, uh, this is just this much is the size. Once you fold it, you can just keep it in one corner, and you can always just use it like this. Just stretch it up and you can start using this green screen. It cost about $300 or $250 in India. Unfortunately, it's not available much in India. If you are in any other country and this Elgato green screen is available and you're looking for a green screen, this is highly recommended. If you have somebody coming from US, you can ask them to bring it for you. It would be really convenient. Now, last two things before we start the Q&A, right? So this one is from Aweber. Now, Aweber is a very popular email marketing tool, something I've been using before shifting to ConvertKit. I still have a huge regard for Aweber. Now, Aweber is adding web push notification in as a marketing channel, and I'm very excited about it. And I feel like this web push notification as a marketing platform, I've always liked it, and I'm pretty excited. I really want to see how Aweber is integrating it with their platform. Is it something they are integrating along with their email marketing tool like If I have a segment, I can just send push notification to a particular segment. If that is how they are integrating, I think it would be really powerful and it would level up the game of push notification for all other email marketing tool as well. Now, last one, and this one is only for those bloggers who have who gets more than 4,000 page views a day. So if you are getting more than 4,000 page views a day, that means about 120,000 page views a day. You can use this new ad network called Setup Ad. Setup Ad is basically you will be making more money from Google AdSense. How it works, you can find everything on their website, or you can read about Setup Ad on this article. But if you are getting more than 4,000 page views, then only apply for Setup Ad. Oh, and another big news, guys. Remember, like few months back, or probably 2 months back, I've announced that Google AdSense have stopped accepting new application. Now the good news is Google AdSense has started accepting new applications. So if you are waiting, if you have been waiting for Google AdSense, you can apply now for Google AdSense and you might be accepted. Now with that, those were the news for the day. I hope it added a lot of value to you. All right. So with that, who are the spammer? Which hosting is good for? Okay, let me see if I can ban them from here. Just a second. Let me ask my team ban the spammers. Hey guys, stop spamming, stop sending so many messages at once. If you're repeating your message at once, number one, I'll not read them. It will be such a waste of your time. It will also annoy all the users, and the third part, you will get banned, which is not going to help you. But if you be nice and you can simply just type your message, maybe you will be lucky enough to get picked today, and then your message will be read by others and by me. But otherwise, you can continue spamming and we'll just ban you. Anyways, so let's take this question by Anand. What is the future of blogging in next 5 years? So blogging, in my opinion, is going to grow, but it is not going to be as easy as it seems, as it is now. Plus, blogging will also evolve to other medium like YouTube, podcasting, different format would come in. It would be challenging, but this is the right time to get into blogging, because if you start now, you will be in tune with what's happening with the blogging as a industry, and then you can grow. Especially few niche, which is going to be very challenging, is the health, your money, your life niche, like make money online kind of niche, finance. All these niche are going to be very challenging because of Google E80 updates, and there will be more such updates which will be rolled out. So you need to complement blogging with more skill. Blogging is not only about writing great content and it will work. Blogging is a mixture of writing plus marketing. So the marketing means how you will be marketing your blog, how you will ensure that your blog is seen by right audience. Now you need to master some of the marketing skill. It could be SEO, it could be PPC, it could be email marketing, it could be social media marketing. So you need to master certain skills so that you can keep driving traffic. Otherwise, you will end up, creating great content. You are a great writer, but you would not be able to drive traffic, and hence your blog will not see the daylight, and it's better in that case you become a paid writer for somebody else, or you become a expert writer and start writing on other platform and you make good money. That is also a great avenue of making money. But if you're just talking about blogging, you need to complement your writing skills with marketing skills. You also need to level up your skill as a leader, where you can work with a team, because you'll be competing with a lot of big media houses, because as media houses understand that blogging is very profitable avenue. They are coming up with a team of like 100 200 people to start a blog. So you will be required to manage a team of 2 3 4 writers. So these are some of the skills that you need to have to ensure that after 5 years you become relevant. Blogging is going to be there, it's going to be in multiple format, but that's how you will be succeeding. Anand. is href webmaster tool free for, is it safe for us? I haven't tried this tool yet, but somebody has talked about this on our Facebook group, so I'll check it out this week, and maybe in the next Q&A I'll share my view on href webmaster tool. Ayush Pandit, I mainly follow Harsh Agarwal. That's a great thing, but I always suggest that you should follow more people. You should gather information from, various resources. Rather than following people, go behind the knowledge, go behind the information. It would be really helpful. Okay, on which person? Hello, sir. Hi, Rohan. So yeah, if you can use Google Keyword Planner, that is the one that can give you more accurate data the way Google sees. Rest all the free tools will have some sort of limitation, because paid tool actually buy this information from a lot of resources, and that's why I keep recommending SEMRush as a tool. You can definitely try SEMRush. Just sign up for their 30 days trial, try it, and maybe this 30 days is good enough for you to get maximum out of SEMrush. Hope that helps. Right. So there are multiple resources that you can follow. Moz is a great resource, moz.com. They have a lot of beginner's guide for SEO which you can go through. Backlinko by Brian Dean is a great resource to learn about, backlinks and a lot of latest SEO technique. Search Engine Land and Search Engine Watch are two resources that I often refer to stay updated with what's happening in the latest SEO. Because while you're learning about past SEO, like you're basically brushing up the skill. If you also stay current, after 2 months or 3 months, you'll be quite updated with SEO. Hrefs also have great resource on SEO, but they always promote their own tool, which is a limitation. But again, nonetheless, the knowledge and information is more important. And definitely ShoutMeLoud, there you will find a lot of resources, field tested resources that to learn about SEO. So these are some of my favorite resources to learn SEO. What I do is I have this tool called Feedly. Let me show you just a second. So I have this tool called Feedly. Feedly is a, okay, so it's off right now. Feedly is a feed reader. Basically, I'm subscribed to all these resources which I've just mentioned via this tool. And I ensure that every day I spend about half an hour to 1 hour to read through all my feeds. And that's the best way to stay updated and stay informed about what's happening in the industry. All, all right, Shahrukh, and I hope that in the upcoming videos you tell me how's your learning with SEO is going on. Okay. What will be the ideal time to judge whether it's working or not? I believe, Bharti, in which context are you asking? Are you asking in the context of SEO, blogging, or what else? If you can elaborate your question, I can pick it again. Varun, when do I get my first payment, and what did I do from that money? Uh, so I got two type of payment. Number one, I got payment by helping somebody. So basically, somebody posted about some issue on Digital Point Forum, which used to be very popular back in the days, and he had some issue with Google Webmaster Tool, which is also known as Google Search Console now. And I think he was an Australian guy, some 45-year-old, and I helped him. I helped him just because I wanted to help him. And then he said like, "Hey Harsh, what's your PayPal address? Let me PayPal you." I think it was $10 or $15. That's what he sent me, and that's where I discovered that I can receive money from overseas. And I was like, I could not believe, like, I saw that $15 in my PayPal account, and I was like, I could not believe for a second that I can really make money online like this. So I literally called all of my friend, and I was like, do you know that, hey, I made money from by helping somebody. Somebody sent me money from Australia, and I was like so much happy uh, with this first money. But I started making money before that when I was working at a call center. I think my first paycheck was 6,000 rupees, and I basically gave all my money to my parents because they have been sponsoring everything for me, and it was just my way of paying back. Like, this is my first income, and I gave it to them, and yeah, that's how I started using my first money. What will be the budget to start an affiliate marketing blog? Hmm, very interesting question. Very interesting question. So few things you would be needing. It all depends on how much work you can do or how much work you want to outsource. So let's count. Number one, you need a web hosting, right? Web hosting can cost you somewhere around $3 to $6 a month. So give and take $70 a year. A WordPress theme, you can always use a free WordPress theme like Estra, GeneratePress, or you can get a premium WordPress theme which would cost you another $40 to $50. So 70 50 $120. WordPress plugins, you can mostly use free WordPress plugin to start with, which is okay. The SEO tool, that is where you would be paying. You would be paying anywhere around $40 to $50 a month. You can use the first month for free, but after that you need to pay. Email marketing tool is something that you would be paying for. You can again use ConvertKit, which offers 1,000 free email subscriber, or Aweber, which offers 500 free email subscriber. You can use this to in the initial days to lower down your cost, but eventually you would be paying $20 to $30 a month for this. But if you have 500 or 1,000 subscriber on your email list, you would be probably making more money from your email list. uh, then you would be paying for writers. If you can write yourself, nothing better than that. But if you can't write, then you would be paying for the writers. For an article, you would be paying somewhere around $50 to $200, depending on what kind of writers you are hiring. Uh, so yeah, these are some of the cost of starting a affiliate marketing blog. Give and take, I think like $300 to $600 is a sweet spot. It all depends on your own skill and how much you understand about the setting up the blog. Okay, which plugin are you using for related post on your blog? Actually, I'm using a very custom solution because my the way I use it is I can select all the related post manually, or otherwise it would if I don't select anything manually, then it would show everything automatically. So it's not a very straightforward process. It's a custom solution, Kuldeep. Hmm. Okay. Oh, that's a very good question by Rahul. Hey Harsh, I want to start money making blog, but I've read online that getting traffic is easy, but monetizing is very difficult. Is it blog never makes money? Well, first thing first, let me give you a real fact. Blog makes a lot of money if you're doing it right. Second, getting traffic is easy because cheap traffic does not mean that you will be making money. So getting cheap traffic is easy. You can just post about your blog post on various forum or various groups, drive like 1,000 page views easy, but those traffic does not convert well. Not even for your search traffic, not even for your affiliate sales. Driving traffic is tough. Marketing your blog is tough. That is challenging. And driving quality traffic is challenging. So always remember, quality traffic means more money. Just because you have more traffic does not mean you'll have more money. But if you have more quality traffic, means you'll be making more money. So that's how this work, Rahul. And blog definitely makes good amount of money. It's about how you see it. What is the approach that you take? Shahrukh, yes, I do use Exploding Topic. I think it's a fantastic tool. It's a great substitute of Google Trend. So you can, and here is a great advice. If you can spot a topic which nobody's talking about but which is trending, and if you write about it before everybody else, you will be not only get the first spot, but you will be there for a really long time. Okay, so Devinder is a spammer. If you type so many messages, I will not pick your message. So just be nice. Uh, is travel blogging worth in long run? I think it is. It is definitely worth in long run. Travel blogging is a great niche, and the longer the time you spend there, you'll get better at it. And I think travel blogging is a great niche. How did I convert my article to audio? I use this plugin, Amazon AWC plugin. Um, I actually have a video about this on my YouTube channel. I'll convert that video in an article, but you can go browse through my past videos where I think the title is how to convert text to audio or something like this. So, you can find this video on how to set up it for yourself. The first year is free, which is amazing. So you can do it all by yourself. Uh, Pocket Linko, I already answered that question. I follow Search Engine Land, Search Engine Watch. Uh, some of these SEO, like all this SEO tool, they publish like really good blogs. So all this SEO tool like SEMRush, Mangools, Hrefs. Think of any other tool that you can think of. They have a blog. Subscribe to their blog. They do a lot of webinars. They do a lot of videos because that is their business to stay updated, keep themselves updated and keep their readers or their customer updated. So that is a great way to keep yourself updated with the latest SEO news. You welcome, Rohan. Hmm. Okay, so let's take last few questions. Can a blogger be successful at the age of 16? So the beauty of blogging is the age does not matter. If you are 16 or even if you are 60, it doesn't make any difference. Uh, in fact 16 is a great age to start blogging because you will be spending your time online and now you're doing something very productive, which is a great thing. So to answer your question, 16 is a great age for blogging. There are many young bloggers who are coming out at the age of 13, 14. The only thing is be consistent, be ethical. You will be exposed to a lot of things. So, uh, do the right thing. Always understand that it is not shortcut. To be really successful, like the granular successful, you need to keep doing the same thing. Even if you're getting bored, you need to keep doing for a really, really, really long time. And that's how you become successful. All right, let's see what interesting questions you family is asking. Uh, all right. Yeah, Mridul. So, at Shout University, we often talk about niche blogging. And one thing which we realize that finance niche does not have a lot of affiliate programs. They do have CPA program. You can go to vcommission.com and you can find a lot of CPA programs. You can also join some of the, accounting software program like QuickBooks or something similar. But finance blog does, especially in India, does not have a lot of affiliate program, which is quite sad. Yep. Okay. Why did you remove Fras from website? So Akshara, because I was using a lot of pop-ups on the website, Fras was very helpful, but like it was getting a question around 100, and then it takes a really good amount of real estate. If I would have been running a very in a niche website and getting a very niche audience, I would be still running Fras. but that's the reason I've removed Fraz from ShoutMeLoud for now. I might bring it back. If you really like it, let me know and I might bring it back. Can I start multi-niche website in 2020? A big no. Do not start a multi-niche website. It's not going to be helpful. In fact, you will get tired. Maybe you'll get so tired that you'll quit blogging, and because you just made a mistake of getting into a multi-niche website. Multi-niche website, in my opinion, is a big mistake in 2020. Sunita, what's my view on DQR method? I am not sure what DQR means. If you can explain it to me, that would be great, Sunita. Varun, that's a very good question. This is something which we'll be doing from the coming month. A lot of like my team, we are discussing about how we grow ShoutMeLoud channel. So the plan is that Harsh Agarwal channel will become more of, a lot of my personal stuff because I have interest in various stuff. Whereas at ShoutMeLoud we'll be doing more of blogging Q&A and more of content around, WordPress, SEO, affiliate marketing. So do watch out for that. Do watch out for more updates there, Varun. Uh, yes, you can run Facebook ad for those website where you use affiliate link. I don't think you can directly promote your affiliate link, but you can drive traffic to your pages which has affiliate link, which is completely okay. Uh, I just like make a list of good digital marketing companies or bloggers, reach out to them, tell them like, hey, this is what I do and this is what I've learned and I want to do internship. And some of them may entertain you and you might get internship like this. So the very first thing, make a list of the people or the companies that you want to do internship with, reach out to them very subtly. Do remember that the success rate is going to be very low, but that's the way I would recommend. All right, so it's quarter to six, guys. It's always lovely. It's always lovely to hang out with you guys and take care of your question. I understand, somebody was telling me like, hey, my question is very silly, but remember, no question is ever silly because everyone has gone through the phase where you're going through. Like 10, 12 years back, I was the complete noob. Like I had no idea about Google AdSense or how affiliate marketing works. But the only brave thing which I did, I asked around, I searched it in Google. I asked people like, hey, how does affiliate marketing works? I attended a lot of bloggers meet or, digital marketing events where people were talking about funnels, people were talking about email marketing. And then that's where I learned about a new thing. And of course, I had to spend a lot of time online to learn more about it. But the very first thing is like, you have to start asking this question to yourself. You have to start listening to others to understand what is happening in the market so that you ask, like, for example, today you learn about push notification, you learn about phrase, you learn about, writer. Now these are the new tools which are growing, and the reason I'm talking about them is because they are going to be there after even after a few years. So that means that particular thing is growing. So now you need to spend time learning all about these tools. Spend time, see how they can benefit you, how it can help you become a better marketer, better blogger, and that's how you would grow. So with that, guys, uh, lovely hanging out with you, and do give a like. It helps us to grow. Do let others know that they can subscribe to this channel to get answer to their blogging question. I know I might have missed your question or your question, but I tried my best to answer as many questions as I could. If you are joining late, start this video from starting. There are many tools and techniques that I've shared which is going to be really helpful. You can find all the link in the description. And like always, have a great week. I will see you soon next. Bye bye. Shabba khair.